Hi friends, welcome to Carrie's Culinary Crafts, where we talk all things food. And today I'm going to make some no sugar brownies. I'm going to be going to visit my father-in-law, and he is diabetic, so I want to make a nice chocolatey treat to take along with us. And since he can't have sugar, I want to make sure it's something that he can have. So come along with me and we'll make some no sugar brownies. And I'm going to give you a screenshot of the recipe that I am using, and we will go ahead and get started. Okay, here is the recipe that I'm using. If you want to go ahead and screenshot this so you have it for later. The only thing that I am doing differently is here, this has this allulose. I'm actually using monk fruit sweetener. It's what I prefer to use because it doesn't have a funky aftertaste or anything. It's the closest to sugar that I can tell that is not sugar. So, yeah, so that's going to be the only substitute that I'm using, but the rest I'm going to be following as toward these directions. Okay guys, I'm going to get my butter and my chips starting to melt and combined. While this is heating up, I can go ahead and put together my dry ingredients. But the first thing is you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And then I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of butter. Now that'll be a stick and a half. And I have some unsalted butter here. To me, I've never really noticed a difference if you use salted or unsalted butter. Some people may beg to differ, but I kind of use them interchangeably. I just, whatever I grab, I use. Wow, that was a chore. Okay, so I have a stick and a half of butter in there. And now I need 1/4 cup of no sugar added chocolate chips. Now I have the Lily's brand of baking chips. These are dark chocolate and there's no sugar added. So these are safe chocolate chips for people that have to watch their carbs or have to watch their sugar. Now the recipe calls for a 1/2 cup, but only 1/4 of a cup goes in here melted with the butter. And then the other 1/4 cup is going to go into the recipe. So there we go. There's our 1/4 cup there. We're going to slowly, I'm going to put this on medium, and we are going to slowly let that heat up. So meanwhile, I'm going to take you over to our little baking station over here, and we will get the rest of our stuff together. Okay, and the first thing that we need to do is we need to get 3 eggs, and we'll get them in here and get them all frothy. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. All right, so I'm going to get the paddle on here, and we're going to go ahead and mix this until it is frothy. Okay, eggs are frothy and combined really well. So now I'm going to go ahead and mix all the dry ingredients. And we need a half a cup of almond flour. So I have my almond flour here. And let's see, what is this? This is a half a cup measurement. So 1/2 cup of almond flour. And we need 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Where's my quarter cup? Over here. So I have 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. And I need a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Can't even read these. 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. Three-quarter cup of monk fruit sweetener. This is the sugar replacement. Hi, honey.
Is the big present at the top of the step stages?
Say what?
The big present at the top of the step stages?
No, it's Grandma Sandy's. Three-quarters of a cup of monk fruit sweetener. Nope. Okay, and we're going to stir up all these dry ingredients. And we're going to go over and check on our butter and chocolate, see if it's melting yet. Let's take a look-see. Leave it on the heat, honey. You're pulling it off. We're starting to get melted.
Is it like hummus or is it like red pepper dip?
Okay, I think we're all melted and shiny there. So we can go ahead and add this to our egg mixture. And our oven is done preheating. Ooh, can you smell that? That smells good. All right, now we can add in our dry ingredients. And you want to mix that till just combined. And then you can stop it, and then we'll add it in our chocolate chips. Let's get all this goodness off of here. There you go. Now this is going to make an 8x8 square dish of brownies. If you want to make a 13x9, you'll want to go ahead and double this recipe. Now I'm going to mix in our 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. Just give them a little stir. And then we're ready to put them in the pan and put them in the oven. Okay, I have my 8x8 glass pan here. And I'm going to put in some parchment paper. Just makes for really easy of lifting up the brownies to get them out the cut. Oh. There we go. Make sure you scrape all that goodness. Okay. And spread out your brownie mixture so it's in a nice even layer. Okay, there we go. We're going to go ahead and put this in a 350-degree oven for, let's take a look at the recipe. How long does it say? 14 to 18 minutes. So we'll set the timer for 14 minutes and we'll check it, see if it's ready. And I will bring you back then. Okay, time to check the brownies again. Okay, so this has been a total of 19 minutes. Okay, I still look jiggly there, which is odd, but maybe that's the way that they're supposed to be. It says to use a toothpick or a skewer and see if it comes out clean. So let's do a little test here and see what happens. No, it's not coming out clean. So even though this recipe said 14 to 18 minutes, in my oven, it is taking a little longer. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in for another 5 minutes. And I'll bring you back when they're done and I'll let you know what the final tally of time was. Okay, so the final tally was I had to put that in for an extra 2 times So that was an extra 10 minutes on the original 14 minutes. So 24 minutes total time is what it took for that 8x8 pan. Now this was a recipe that I got from Pinterest. I've never made it before, so I had no idea, you know, how they're going to turn out or anything. But I'm going to, once they cool down completely and I'm able to cut them into squares, I'm going to have my son come down. He loves brownies and he won't care if it's no sugar or not. He'll try them anyway. So I'll have him try them and he'll give his opinion, and don't worry, he's very honest. He will tell you if they stink or not. But so I just wanted to let you guys know that if you do try them, they took an extra 10 minutes for the single recipe in my oven. But I will bring it back whenever it's cooled off so my son can try them. And that'll be it for right now. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any really good diabetic recipes or no sugar recipes, low carb recipe, keto recipes, share them. There's a lot of people out there that that can't have sugar. So I have several people in my family that can't have sugar. So I like to try different things and make them different things so they're always included. I don't like, I feel terrible like making a dessert or something and then somebody can't have it because they can't have sugar. So so just remember, if you have some good recipes, share them down below, because I'm sure that there's a lot of other people that could benefit from that. So until next time, take care, friends. And this is Carrie's Culinary Crafts. See you again soon. Bye. Okay, guys, here is the brownies. I cut them up and I'm going to do a little taste test. I do notice they seem to be a little crumbly. I'm not sure if they're all that way or if this one just crumbled just because I was, you know, messing with it. But it seems to be a bit crumbly. But it looks pretty good. But okay, we're going to do a little taste test here. And we'll see. Okay, ready? Okay. Very chocolatey. The consistency is a little different. It is kind of between like a brownie and cake. You know how like brownies are usually like that really chewy consistency? It definitely has a flavor of brownies, but the consistency is more like cake. It is very moist, and it is good. It tastes like a brownie. It is very chocolatey without dark chocolate in it. So definitely, I think it's a go. I think they're pretty dang good, considering they don't have, you know, the normal ingredients in it. So if you want to try like a keto brownie or have somebody that has diabetes, this might be something for you to make. It's a thumbs up for me. But I think I hear my teenage son coming down, so I know he will give his honest opinion. So I'll let you know. Let's take a look and see what he says. Hold on. Okay, here's my 15-year-old. He's going to give it a little taste test. See what he says. See if he agrees with what I says. So what do you think?
It's very chocolatey.
Very chocolatey.
It's just really chocolatey.
And the consistency is different. It's not,
Yeah.
it's more cake-like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you have it, guys.